Hi, we're the McCanes, and welcome to the McCane Chapter. Today we are here with author and narrator J.R. Mason. Now, I have been advised by several different agencies to not only be in uniform doing this interview, but to also read her Miranda warnings. So that's just in case this interview ends up turning into some type of interrogation. All right. So don't go anywhere. That's an order. All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Matter of fact, we'll get to that a little bit later, just in case, later. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh. How do you live with this?
Every day. This is him every day.
All right, let's go. You ready?
I guess now that I've been Mirandized.
That's later.
All right. For anyone who somehow has not learned about you, how would you describe J.R. Mason, the author?
Probably a little disturbed, not mentally sound completely, laughing at inappropriate times, enjoying telling people that I kill people for fun and not adding in my books. But fun. I'm fun. So yeah, that's probably a horrible description.
So you are naturally chaotic, or you just get like that while you're writing? Like while you're writing your book, you just go, oh man, I got this, and I got all these ideas. So how does that work?
It's just for the writing, because in real life, I am very level-headed, and I don't like chaos. I don't like disagreements. I don't like that. Like, I just want everything to be peaceful and loving until it's time to take the lives. And then.
Oh, okay. 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 So what made you seriously decide that writing was something you wanted to pursue?
I didn't want to do any of this.
Oh, wow.
What you mean?
I know, right? The books came out so well. I didn't want to write any of these books. And that's crazy to say out loud. I got furloughed from my job during COVID. And that's when my friends I was like, what am I supposed to do? And they were like, you need to write your book about the dating. And that's the one you haven't read yet. That's Confessions of a Sane Single Woman. And it's about my actual real life dating, like love life here in Pittsburgh. It is trash. So like, don't y'all ever get divorced because someone has peed in this dating pool. So just keep each other and work it out. Whatever it is, figure it out. If y'all got to just cohabitate and live in different, wings of the house, just do that, because it's trash out in these dating streets right now. And so I wrote the book, but it only took 6 weeks because I already had all these stories on my social media and on my YouTube page. And so all I had to do was find them and then make it read like a fictional book. So everyone thinks it's fiction, but it's not fiction.
But so you don't just like write the books, but you also the voice behind it. What made you want to be the voice behind your own words as far as narration?
Well, I didn't want to do that either.
Oh, wow.
I know, I got laid off and I couldn't afford a narrator. So I was like, I guess I have to do it myself. I personally feel like I sound like a man with breasts. I do change my tone for the narration. This is me. This is my natural voice. But I soften it and smooth it out when I'm on the mic. But yeah, I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to do it, I need to do it myself, I guess. And I'm like the most dramatic person I know. So.
But see, with your narration, you have like the special effects. It's like, it's a whole nother experience. I mean, I remember like listening to it and I was expecting, like, I was like, man, it would be nice if I heard this and then it happened. I was like, oh, we're in a whole nother world. Yeah. And I think you was the first, I gotta say, you gotta be the first narrator I heard that from. And I was very impressed. And that's what I did a deep dive all through your catalog for that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love television. I am the author who prefers to watch it on TV than read the book. Like, I don't want to read it if I can watch it, because it lives cinematically in my head, like all of the books. So because of that, like I went to school for television production, and that involves audio, of course. So when I did do an audiobook, of course I was going to want it to sound like you're watching it, and that's going to be very expensive to pay someone. So I'm like, okay, let me figure this out. And so that's what we did.
Yeah, you did a great job at that.
Yep.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Now, in the How to Kill series, which book was the hardest to write?
Mm.
Probably readers.
Mm.
There was so many voices, but these voices are real people. Like those are all real authors that you were reading about in that book. Um, and I wanted to get their tone and their voices right so that when people read it who do know them, they'll be like, oh my gosh, that sounds just like Samira, or like that sounds just like something Kira would say, right? Um, yeah. So, and I was writing that while I was writing How to Kill Your Coworkers.
Oh, wow.
So,
So did you write the whole book or had them incorporate some of themselves into
no,
that was
I
all
wrote
you?
the whole book.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
right.
what is the, and I guess I kind of know the answer to this because I read it, and you explained it in the book, but where did the idea from the How to Kill series even come from? Like, I mean, I know, I'm gonna let you answer that.
My neighbors.
Yeah. So is
Yeah.
Linda a real person?
Linda herself is not a real person, but all the characteristics that are within this crazy woman are real from the actual neighbors. And if any one of them were to pick up the book and read it, they'd be like, she's talking about me.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, maybe I am.
So are you close or do you know all the neighbors, like the ones across the street, everybody, like you guys,
Yeah.
talk and everything?
And they know I wrote the book,
Hmm.
and most of them read the book.
Mm.
Oh.
And I didn't change everyone's names either. Like some of them kept their real names in there.
Okay, now Stolen Pieces has to be my favorite series out of the two that we've read. Um what inspired the trilogy?
Mm. And that was,
Was
you wrote that before the How to Kill, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the How to Kill series is actually, if Confessions and Stolen Pieces had a baby, you get the How to Kill series because Confessions is hilarious and true. Stolen Pieces is like thrillery, suspenseful, and fiction, and you put those two together, and boom, you have the How to Kill series. But Stolen Pieces was not supposed to be a trilogy. Every book I have ever written was supposed to be a standalone. The first book was supposed to stand alone. And y'all readers behaved so badly. I mean, so badly in my DMs all over this big internet. And I was like, all right, let me just write like a 30,000 word novella to shut these people up for part two. It's supposed to be a 30,000 word novella just to wrap up whatever happened with the person when the person went back to work. And these characters misbehaved so badly that ended up being a 60,000 word novel. And I'm like, and then I ended it so messed up that I was like, let me just start writing book three because ain't no way these people are going to give me any level of peace. So that's how book three happened.
Book three, that's my favorite out of the series. I know people love their book two, but that book three, I was like all in it. It's
Now, why? That was the most disturbing of them and dark.
That's him.
I mean, you nailed it. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy, I love the first one.
The first was your favorite?
Yes.
Really? Why?
I don't know. It just, I guess the way it grabbed me, like from chapter one with Claudia, I was like, oh, I'm worried about her. I got to watch her. So it made me.
Meanwhile, that poor sweet baby in that opening chapter, she was just traumatized, and that's why she became a police officer. And here y'all all looking at her just all sideways, and it's just not right.
I enjoyed both series because both series, well, the How to Kill series was, it's hilarious. They all hilarious, but they progressively, like they got darker and darker. And that's what I was looking for. I mean, I need somebody to die within the first chapter. Anything I read, it to be a romance, and I need a death. You know what I'm saying? Let's get together over death. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just that type of person. So I love how it got darker and darker, but you kept the humor in it, and you didn't lose that. So I thought both series was great, but three was definitely the best to me because it had all this other stuff in there that just. When is the next book coming out?
There's no next book. Girl, blink if you need help because he's not sounding all that stable. Just.
But did I meant to say it wrong. When is the next book coming out?
Yeah. There's no next book. I am on break. I have a book idea but everyone done pissed me off with that whole conversation about reading epilogues and prologues. And then I'm like, okay, this is stupid. I don't even want to write
That is
anymore.
crazy.
Yeah, that irks me. That irks me.
And
Yeah.
it's so much valuable information in there. Like, how can you skip? How can you even start not knowing where we started from?
Exactly. Exactly. And my prologues and epilogues, those be the best parts of the book because all the craziest stuff is happening in the prologue or the epilogue to get you to the next book. So
If you don't read the epilogue to How to Kill series, then you don't know anything.
you're coming in super confused because everything happens in that epilogue. Like in the How to Kill Your Coworkers epilogue, that was crazy. That's when everybody asked for a Team Linda t-shirt. Is that epilogue?
Hey, have you ever Googled anything and thought the FBI on my ass now?
Every day.
Give me an example of something you Googled.
Okay, so
I probably should do that in incognito mode.
I know, right? So after I wrote, I can't remember which one. I think it was Stolen Pieces 3 because that was the darkest, craziest one. I had a spider outside. It was living like 2 feet away from me. It was a funnel weaver spider, and it was pretty big. And her name was Wesley. We thought it was a boy, ended up being a girl. It was Wesley.
How you check that? How you check that?
Exactly. I Googled that and I'm like, I done Googled all this torture, psychological torture tactics, everything. And now I'm like spider genitalia. And I'm like, oh gosh, they're going to think I'm crazy. If they're watching, they're going to be like, what is she doing?
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I see that your characters, you have characters named after people in real life.
Yes. Did you notice Nicholas Kane?
I did.
But he was hiding like a little bitch. That's what it said.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like because my mom's not that. No.
I was happy when I saw his name. I was like, bet. And then I was like, really? Really? All right.
Now, how many of them have you killed off?
Of the people whose names I used? Oh gosh. If you I don't know if you saw the contest I did where how many people have I killed across the series. It was 52 people. So I know, right? 52 people in these 7 books. So probably 46 or so are readers and friends.
Okay.
And some of the friends weren't even supposed to. It was an accident. Like the one person in Stolen Pieces 2, toward the end where that person gets, it was like, that's my good friend. Like,
wait, he gets what?
I guess I can say it because we're not on YouTube. I'm so used to being on TikTok. I'm talking in code, but yeah, when she gets shot, that's my good friend, and she was like, "Bitch, really?" I'm like, it was an accident. One of my beta readers was like, "Well, what if?" And I was like, "Okay." And then that would take us into book 3, and now this person is affiliated with someone who's been murdered by someone, this person, and they're all surrounding this main character, and everyone wants this person's head on a stick as a result because so that's the whole tension in the workplace. And by the time you get to book 3, so
Now, have you ever worked in law enforcement at all?
no.
So writing these type of books, I guess on a scale to from 1 to 10, how worried were you that a detective would read this book and go, that is not how I work in real life?
Probably a 6. I was only mildly worried just because it's a fiction book, so I have to take some creative liberties. But I did consult with everyone. When I tell you, I was consulting with everyone. Only person I didn't have was an FBI person. I couldn't get FBI, but I had the detective, I had the police officer, I had the canine officer, I had the actual cadaver dog people. I consulted with them for book 3. Pathology, even a barista, the garbage men, I sent them the actual picture of the alley in Stolen Pieces 1. And I said, how would you collect this garbage? Because it's kind of narrow. What do you do? Because in where I live, well, where I worked at the time, they have the arm that comes out and it lifts over top, you know.
Mhm.
You can't do that in the alley. So how are you getting this garbage? So he had to tell me how, so I knew where to put the bag of dead people, right? so like when I tell you I consulted with everyone, I consulted with friends who have people in the prison system, just so I know, like, what do you have to do when you go to visit this person? And she was like, girl, there's a bra, there's hair, there's scans and all of this. And I'm like, damn, like, okay, I never need to date anyone in prison right now. I'm fine. But like everyone, like people, just everyone, if they were consultable, and the defense attorney. So
That's great. I'm not gonna name the book, but I actually just DNF'd the book because of something like that, like something that can happen in real life. She put in the book, and I was just like, that don't happen at all, and I couldn't get past it. As bad as I wanted to read it, I couldn't get past it. And that was like the second chapter.
okay, so you know I'm gonna slide into your DMs later and ask you
Yes,
because I want to know what the situation was. Because I do distinctly remember I was having a conversation with him while he was reading this, and I said something to the effect of I had to restructure the whole ending of the book of book 3 because you're going to find a body. And I wanted to leave the body. And the cop I was consulting with said, you can't leave the body. And I'm like, but I need to leave the body. He was like, we would never leave a body. And I'm like, no one's coming out here. He's like, you don't know that. A coyote could make off with this thing. And now
Right.
the body's gone.
Right.
And so I'm like, so I was like, all right, fine. So I had to restructure the whole end of the book, all because someone needed to stay with the damn body. Like, and he was like, if you left the body, I'd have threw the book. And I'm like,
Yeah, it's very important. It's very important. Like, come on now, you can't. Like I said, I'm not gonna. I tell you, you know, I can only say no 3 times. So you ask me the 4th time, I'm telling you exactly what we're. Yeah.
so yeah, so I wasn't too worried that it was going to be, you know, I took my creative liberties where I needed to.
Okay. Now, do you read your reviews? When
Yes.
people leave reviews? Why?
Cause she.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we got her 10-4. You have the right to remain.
No, a lot of it is actually because so readers are weird. Yeah. So, and they say simple stuff like, this is a reader space. This is not for authors. Authors are readers.
Yeah.
We read. What are you talking about? Like, so we're in the same space as you. How do you think we got so good at writing this stuff? Because we're reading it also. We are readers. So for that reason, I will be in your space. Sorry, not sorry. Secondly, people ask me for free books all the time. Like, I need to know who I'm giving free books to. So if you can't go on and leave a review without spoiling my stuff, why would I give you an arc of my book before it even releases so you can go and spoil it?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you're asking me for something for free, you want to be on an ARC team, which I just started doing ARCs like 2 books ago. I never did ARCs before. Like, you want the book, you buy it. You don't, you won't. That's it. Because I'm tired. This is a lot. And I just get so nervous that someone's going to spoil it.
So is that what sparked how to? Well, I guess we can curse. How we say whatever. So is that what sparked how to kill your readers?
Yeah, because Tanisha would slide in my DMs like weekly with a screenshot, like, girl, look at this. And it would be someone talking about like the whole plot, everything. The book don't come out for like another month and a half. Why are we out here spoiling this book?
Yeah, I don't get that at all.
For the how to kill your readers, I wrote the shortest review I've ever written, and I'm gonna read it because I was terrified. First, I'm going to tread carefully with this review because what we say as readers could have real consequences. Basically, these authors are getting pretty upset with book reviewers spoiling their hard work in these reviews. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. What I will say is this: the entire series is wildly entertaining. Every book had me hooked, and I loved every minute of it. The tension, the pacing, humor, and the unpredictability, it all worked well. I'll remain a loyal fan to this author, well, as long as she allows me to live. This is a quick read. Check your triggers. Yeah.
That it was a short review.
That may be too much.
Right.
Not sure just yet.
Good job, Mr. McCane.
I did watch a YouTube video the other day on Nemesis by Harper Black, and that YouTuber spoiled everything, the entire book.
Wow.
Detail by detail. It was horrible.
It was horrible. And then they
What's
were in
that
the
person's
comments.
name?
I don't know. I'm the police, but I ain't no snitch.
It's not snitching if it's.
No, I honestly don't remember. But no, they were in the comments saying like it's her channel, she can say whatever she want to say, and that's true. But at the end of the day, why would you spoil it for everybody else? So I don't think that at all.
Very disrespectful, I think. I don't like that. So yeah, I will absolutely check my reviews, because if you're someone who's asking me for a free book and I give you a free book and you don't even leave a review or do a video or anything and I've given you the free book, then that's an issue too. Why did I just give you the free book? Like,
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, we haven't read the Confession series yet. I plan on doing it real soon. And I know you told us a little bit about it, but can you give us a little bit more? What should we expect?
A crazy read that sounds completely untrue. It sounds like I made all of it up. I literally have screenshots. I have screenshot. I have a whole folder full of screenshot messages like that are all in this book, pictures, posts, and because I'd be sneaking outside because my neighbor was super trashy, and she had the super trashy boyfriend, and the boyfriend was sleeping with the neighbor who didn't have no teeth because she was doing crystal meth, and so they found out all together in the house the one day when the kids was playing. It was crazy. So she threw all this stuff out. I got pictures. I got screenshots of all this stuff. And he got mad. He came and took the Christmas tree back because he bought that tree. That was his tree. Like the craziest stuff, like just weird life stuff happens to me. I can't go out the house without something crazy happening. And so I have screenshots. So it's
about true. Just like your dating life, or just
mine. It's a disaster. It is like, it's a total disaster. And it's funny because people say, well, you're a certain age and you can't find a man, then you're probably the problem. I'm like, well, go read Confessions. And you tell me if this man who wanted to release a bag of live crickets in my house because he was convinced my cat was bored while I was at work, if I'm not the problem in this situation. Like, you're clearly the problem.
You need to, like, I watch your videos on your social media platforms. I think you should put a camera up, if you hadn't already, like at your house right in the front door, and just like have a like best of series. I don't know what
the neighbors,
but I be thinking it's funny as hell.
Porch Chronicles.
Yeah.
Porch Chronicles, yeah.
Two Shed Chronicles and stuff like that, you know.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much how we ended up with How to Kill Your Neighbors, because all that drama, I just be out on the porch watching, like.
That'll make a good book.
Have you ever shocked yourself with something that you've written?
Girl. Not girl.
That was me to ask that.
I'm used to talking to my girlfriends.
You know, I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, almost everything up there is shocking to me. The last chapter of How to Kill Your Stalker had me like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a little too real. I don't know how I feel about this. Most of what I write shocks me because it wasn't supposed to be written in the first place. I was supposed to have 3 standalones.
That book was so good.
Yeah.
That book, I read that book twice. Oh yeah. I mean, it's my favorite, not only because it's just my favorite, but I'm also in the acknowledgments. I don't know if you ever been in acknowledgments.
Don't
like that.
Me.
Oh, but I'm in that one. You know, I'll put it on the screen.
So dramatic. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do appreciate your feedback and your legal assistance.
No problem. You're still going to jail, but I appreciate it.
Wow.
I didn't get caught.
Yeah. We're just letting you breathe. We need that other book, and then.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
My advice would be take your time writing it, because as soon as you write it, that's it.
Well, there's no next book, so I'm pretty safe, I think.
Good.
All right. So License to Thrill is coming up in October. Can you tell everyone what it is and what they can expect?
So what had happened was I wrote that book on How to Kill Your Readers. And I said, we're going to lure people to an event, and then we're going to get them to look forward to their demise.
Go ahead.
And then we're going to take them out. Right. Mm-hmm. And then I published the book, and like literally like 2 weeks later, I get approached by half the people in that book. And they're like, yeah, we're going to do an event. And I'm like, this is very bad timing, y'all. This is not good timing. So, yeah. Nashville, Tennessee, October 23rd and 24th. Licensed to Thrill. There'll be 30 plus Black horror, thriller, suspense authors. And we're going to try not to take your lives. We're going to just try to sell you books and do panels. There's going to be a murder mystery. I'm supposed to say that it's fake.
Oh, okay.
Are y'all coming to Licensed to Thrill?
We can't because I'll be out of town. I'm like, I got work stuff the whole month of October. I just can't do it.
Mrs. McCane, what that got to do with you?
I'm supposed to be going to this work.
Right, I'm like, she going with me.
Well, let her come to us. You don't need her.
I want to say I'm not her daddy, but she. I can't tell. I can't really tell her what to do. You know what I'm saying? But are you bringing that Alaskan ulu? Is that what it's called?
Nice. It is called an ulu, and I mean, if I drive, but now I'm permitted to carry, so I'll probably just carry instead.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Leave the ulu at home.
Okay. My question.
Yeah.
What are you currently reading?
Okay, so what had happened was I downloaded Kay Powell's The Town That Hates Us. That's what I was supposed to be reading. But I just got contracted to perform The Good Wife by Kenya Moss Dime with Drama Simpson. Mm-hmm. And that book is so good. It is so messy, so smutty, so like what? Like my mother was outside. I was telling her everything that happened because she's not going to read it. So I was telling her everything. And she just was like hyperventilating on the porch. I thought she was just clutching her little pearls. She's like, I have a headache. I can't because it's a lot. It's a super fun book. So I always like to read the books that I'm going to perform so I know what I'm getting myself into. Cool. Yeah. So that's what I was reading.
Cool. I'm sure it's pretty fun doing narration with Drama Simpson.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I mean, that voice.
He has a unique voice.
He does. It's a very urban, raspy. It's nice to listen to, and he leaves me voice notes every day almost because we're working on something all the time. So I get to hear him talking that deep narrator voice.
The last book I listened to with him was Avery Brown's the Saga series, Blood Saga series. Mm-hmm. And his voice was perfect for that. I mean, those characters, because he had like a Western / horror / Southern, whatever it was, his voice was perfect for it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Which series would you recommend someone to start off if they're brand new to you?
Always the How to Kill series, just because it's quick. So, I mean, you can only hate it, but so much because this first book's only 113 pages. So, yeah. So I always say that one because it's, you get the fun, you get the mystery. Yeah.
And please, whatever you do, don't stop doing the bloopers. It's like,
so that's a certain package. If you don't have the package, that's the premium package. Because that's my time that I'm basically like, that's a whole nother chapter, essentially. I have to edit that. There has to be music. It still has to be produced to meet ACX standards. So that's still time. So yeah, if you get the premium package, you will get the bloopers. Most people hire me for the premium package. I think I just got hired for the first time ever for a basic narration.
What's the website that they can contact you at if they want to get whatever package they want from you?
I would have to send it to you to put up because they're going to spell it wrong.
Okay.
And I need to get a new one.
I'll make sure I display it. I know you said that you're not working on anything as an author right now, and you told us the Good Wife that you're doing. Are there any other books? 'Cause from what I hear, you booked for the rest of the year. So, is there any other books that you're working on that you actually can talk about that you're working on?
Yeah, I'm working on oh gosh, Not Your Everyday Tales by Jenny Davis. I'm almost done recording that one, and I am halfway through Tanisha Stewart's You Left Me at the Altar, recording that. And
Damn, she gonna kill him. I already know. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
who's gonna kill who?
Denise is still going. Who got left at the arch? Whoever, somebody dying.
See, I can't even discuss it here, so
I'm listen. You ain't got to.
okay. So then it's The Good Wife after the altar situation, and then two Tanisha Stewart books. Well, one is Daisy Savage, but that's one of Tanisha Stewart's multiple personalities. Hashtag Dolo. I don't even know what that means. I'm so not urban. And Hold It Down.
Is one of those a romance?
I don't think the only romance we did was If I Was Your Best Friend with drama.
Okay.
All right. What,
and then I've been
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then I've been doing blurbs with drama for Beloved Publications for her books. So I've been doing romance blurbs.
Okay.
They're trying to make me soft. They're trying to turn me into a marshmallow.
I'm just picturing it because I'm sure you're taking a lot of breaks. Like, okay, where's my Alaskan Ulu?
I know, because we be trying to kill the people all the time. Like that video, Mrs. McCane, did you see that one where I posted with me and drama and we added in a murder into her romance?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
I'll send it to you. It's hilarious.
Okay.
It's a romance book, and it was supposed to just be romance. And I sent the whole chapter to Tanisha with that in it, and she was like, "What is happening?" So, yeah, that was funny. And then I put it back, and then I had to like go back through and make sure I sent her the correct one that she uploaded to ACX.
Mm-hmm. What's harder, writing a scene or performing a scene?
Writing it. Yeah. Because it has to be right. It has to be written right for you to then be able to perform it effectively. So I'm always very cognizant of that. I want it to feel natural. I want it to feel relatable. I want the work to feel conversational.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, are you on when you are writing? Are you on like a schedule, or you just get it in when you get it in?
That one. It's usually in the morning, early in the morning. I'll wake up at 5 a.m. and I'll just start dictating into the phone. So like when I tell y'all all the stuff in the How to Kill series is true, like I cannot emphasize it enough. It's all true. Like in How to Kill Your Stalker, when she was like, well, I can't wait to watch your writing unfold on the porch. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to tell her I dictate into the phone in the bed in the early morning, because then she's going to be posted up in my bedroom, you know? So, but that's all true. Like there's so much truth in every single one of these books. Even with,
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, even with Stolen Pieces, the main character, that's a lot of that is me. Like I was like, I probably should get some therapy.
Well, you say a lot of that is true. Well, all of it, most of it is true. What about talk about that window, like how close the house is next door?
I put a picture in the book.
Yeah. Well, I've seen it, but like for people who hadn't seen it, like how close is that house for real?
So if I go out and stand between my houses, I can put both my arms out and touch each house, but I don't have to keep them straight. I can actually keep them bent. Like that's how close the houses are. So I looked up one day when I was doing the trash, because Tanisha was like, you know, this person needs to get into the house. And I'm like, how would they get into the house? I have a security system. She's like, yeah, but it's fiction book. They can get in. And I'm like, I promise they can't get in without me knowing. I got motion sensors downstairs. Like there's all these security measures. So, and then I just happened to be recycling the one day and I looked up and I'm like,
there it is.
There it is. Well, now I have an alarm on that window, so.
Yeah, you should. I would have a booby trap too.
Well, no, because my luck, I would, I would step in my own booby trap, go down the steps. Because even the layout of the house, the steps, they're right there. Like how she came in and she like the banister, yep, situation.
All right.
Okay, so you've always narrated books. Sorry, you also narrated books for other authors. How different is it stepping into someone else's story? Is it harder for you like to narrate someone else's story?
It is, only because I already know mine. So I'm not going to have as many bloopers in mine, which is why there's no bonus tracks in mine because I'm not shocked by anything that happens in mine. um, but yeah, and then it also depends on the person's writing style. You know, like a Tanisha Stewart book, I can just blaze through hers because they are written so smooth. You know what I mean? So it's not like anything chaotic where I feel like I'm crashing out in the basement and I'm going to like not make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have turned down some books because I've been like, yeah, I can't, I'm not going to
Yeah,
be able
that's
to.
what I was gonna ask you. Like, do you find yourself constantly have to keep rereading, trying to get into that character or to that scene, you know? And then, what if you can't? That was my next question. What if you can't get in the scene, but you just answered that? You just turn it down because I
Yeah,
can't get into every book. So,
right. Well, mine is mostly length.
mhm.
Like if I really like the book, then I don't even care about the length because it's not going to feel that long. People don't realize that like with the narrating part, okay, so I'm going to read it before I narrate it, right? And then I'm going to narrate it, and then I'm going to mess it up a bunch of times while I'm reading, of course, and then I have to repeat it. So that's twice. So then I go through and clean up all the clicks, pops, any mouth noises, breathing, all of that stuff. So I have to listen to it again for that. And now we've done that, and now I have to add all the sound effects in. And then once I add all the sound effects in, then I have to listen to it again to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be placed. It's coming in, it's not too loud, everything I've edited music wise fits. So I've listened to every chapter easily like 8, 9 times. So if the chapter is chaotic in a not like a writing kind of way, it's just it's not as much fun. Whereas if I have a long book and I enjoy the content, that's a different story. Then it's like, oh, I can't wait to listen to this again. Like The Good Wife, that's so far out of my page range. This is 93,000 words, 93, 97,000 words, something crazy like that.
So you're like a super listener. Like when you listen to somebody else's audiobook, I may can't pick up something like swallowing sounds. You probably can hear all of that
I think
magnified.
I can, like in an audiobook, like there's several audiobooks that I've read and I'm like, why are you swallowing like
No,
that?
I can, but I bet you somebody who actually narrates.
Oh, they can pick it up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Well, because I couldn't figure out how I don't know if you follow D. Lewis, A. Lewis's husband. He's a narrator, and he told me he was like, I don't listen to audiobooks. He's like, I listen to yours. He's like, but I don't listen to audiobooks. And I couldn't figure out like why don't you listen to audiobooks? This is back when I was new. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is why. Because we're so hypersensitive and we pick up everything. It's just because I'm always listening for these things in my work. So now I get to hear them in someone else's work.
Mm. All right. Ready to do rapid fire? You got another question?
Well, so wait, I want to know which book series, if you had to be cast in one as a character, which book, which actual book?
Well, probably Stolen Pieces for me. And I would have to be the main character. I'm sorry.
You want to be the main character of
Yeah,
Stolen
I'll be
Pieces?
Claudia. I'll be Claudia.
Well, I'm gonna be the detective. Man, what's the name of the one?
Maceo.
Yep, that's what I'll be. All right, so rapid fire questions. It's not like a this or that or whatever. It's just we're just gonna ask you questions, quick questions. You just give us the first thing that pops up in your head. Okay.
Me first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you ever wanted to be a detective?
No.
Okay. Who was the first person you used the Alaskan Ulu on?
Wait, in real life?
Yes.
No one.
Oh, we almost had her. All right. All right.
All right. One author you would love to narrate for that you haven't already.
Oh my God, that's not rapid fire.
No, I know.
Probably Anna J and Brandon Massey.
Okay.
All right. Have your killer escape or have your detective get fired? Which one?
Have the killer escape.
Mm-hmm. That's your answer?
Yeah.
All right. Have your killer.
All right. I don't know if you answered this already, but what's your favorite Stolen Pieces book?
Book 2 is my favorite book to read. Book 3 is my favorite audio because it's so dark.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you listen?
I did, yes. Immersed it. I loved them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Reveal your killer on page 50 or make readers wait until the final chapter.
Final chapter.
All right. Okay.
Except I left breadcrumbs. I leave breadcrumbs.
Which one do you prefer more, writing or narrating?
Narrating.
Okay.
Now, she asked you what author you would love to narrate for. I'm asking what author would you love to collaborate with?
That's so hard. That's not rapid fire.
Hey, we're giving you a few seconds.
A few seconds. Kira and James, because she's smutty and vengeful.
Okay. Team Rhea or Team Linda?
Team Rhea, what is wrong with you? What kind of question is that?
No, I'm Team Rhea also. I just wanted to know.
It's a few people on Team Linda.
There's a lot of people on Team Linda. You know how many people have that T-shirt? It's nuts.
I've been looking for the other shirt. I'm waiting because I'm not.
Which one?
You, Rhea.
Oh, I have a Team Rhea. I think I turned it off on the website. I had a team everyone, all of them. They all had hashtag team T-shirts.
Yeah, I know I didn't see it. I went looking one time because I was on weird. One word to describe J.R. Mason as an author.
Relatable.
Eatable.
Okay, yeah. And what was your last 5-star read?
Oh gosh, why is my mind blanking? I just left a review. How bad is my mind?
Oh, we all like that.
That means you're a reader because we all do it.
Yeah, like I remember how great it was, and then it goes away. I read Pillow Talk by Urania. I really enjoyed that, but I feel like that's not. I've read something else since then, and why can't I remember it? I don't know.
It'll come to you.
Yeah, but I gave it 5 stars. I'm sure because I don't give bad star ratings. It's very rare.
All right. Well, that concludes it. Thanks for hanging out with us. I was first introduced to you through Tanisha Stewart's The Hitchhiker. And I was like, oh my God, that blew my mind. And I remember just going back, like, I got to read. Well, that's when I found out you was an author. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I got to read all her stuff. I got to listen to everything. And I have not been disappointed. So I just want to say thank you for that. And without you, I probably wouldn't have been introduced to several other authors. So I want to, again, thank you for that. And I want to salute you and say I appreciate you hanging out with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And this was fun.
I know because I remember when you followed me and I looked and I just saw the little picture and I'm like, oh. And I didn't even, I was like, because men will just follow you. And I'm just like, oh God, another man. What do they want? Like,
I want to read.
I know.
But I get it though. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. So And then, because you remember the Grand Rising Queen, and then you started
Oh my
saying that
God.
to her because your friend said that to me, and I'm like, did they just come out of nowhere? And then you had like the gray beard, but your picture's little, so I'm like, oh, God, this old man. He's like, who is this person? So
So hold on, because I can say this: women be on some Grand Rising a lot too. Now we don't. It ain't just the guys. Women
women
say that a
say,
lot. Yes,
Grand
yes.
Rising King, yeah.
They say it a lot. I feel like that's the most annoying thing ever. Yes, I understand. It ain't just us. We get it. We get it too. You know, actually,
okay,
I know
well,
I've never said that, but a lot of women say that, especially down here in Macon.
wow. Yeah, I'm just a good morning kind of girl. But I think you had commented something which made it clear that you were a legitimate reader. So I was like, let me go see this dude's page. And then I clicked on the page and I was like, oh, he does read. Okay, I'll follow him back. But that was it. That was the only reason you got to follow back. Because otherwise, I'm just like, I'm tired.
Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad
Yes.
you did.
Me too.
Well, I'm glad he introduced me to it. And I know we read the Tanisha Stewart book together, well, listened to it together. And then I read the first book of How to Kill. And then it took me a while to get back to it. But I'm glad I got it in. And I like how I did it, like immersive back to back to back.
Yeah.
I know it's probably scary for you to see that, like, oh, look what I read. I read all of everything. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta
I was like, damn, I wasn't ready. I thought it was going to be just like the three Stolen Pieces books or something.
because he was like, are you gonna be ready? Yes, I will be ready.
It's awesome though. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I feel like it's a better experience back to back to back anyway, because then you don't forget anything. And since they pick up where the previous left off, especially Stolen Pieces picks up before the first book even ends. Like, so yeah.
It's my favorite one, so I'm
Yeah.
happy.
And so, Confessions. I'll be reading that soon.
Yep.
So, if
It's,
you have that's in sprayed edges or
I do.
okay. Okay. I wish I wouldn't have gave out my special edges on my How to Kill series, but
Why'd you do that?
You used to get excited and do giveaways and stuff.
yeah, and I gave them the good one.
Oh, that was right. You did buy that for a giveaway. That's right.
I think I got confused because then when mine came in, I was like, "This ain't sprayed." I think I meant to give away the original and keep whatever. I'm old now. I just that gray hair be something. But all right.
You're so dramatic.
He is.
Well, I can't say you didn't talk yourself into jail. I'll run it through the agencies and see see if anything fit. But we'll be in contact. Yeah. If you don't hear from us, keep writing.
Whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Good night.